Welcome to the Comcast Spotlight, where we're partnering with Comcast to highlight businesses in your area. I'm Dana Geisler, president of the Chesterfield Chamber of Commerce, and here with me today is Dr. Mitch Waskin from the Foot and Ankle Center located in the Johnston-Willis Hospital campus. Welcome.
Hi, Dana. Nice to be here.
Thanks for joining us. So why do people tend to go to a podiatrist?
Well, basically they come for any foot reason. It could be something as minor as an ingrown toenail to an accident where they need major reconstructive surgery of the foot or ankle and pretty much everything in between. I'd say some of the most common reasons that people come are for things like it's not flashy, but fungus toenails. It's really difficult to get rid of. We see lots of people that come in with heel pain problems. It can be very, very debilitating. And then, of course, we see just a lot of other things that you hear about: bunions, hammer toes, minor foot deformities that can really interfere with your day-to-day life.
So these are really things that people are not just going to their primary care physician. This is a specialized practice where they're getting the experts in this area.
It's true. Now, some people do go to their primary care physician to begin with, and if it's a minor problem, oftentimes a primary care physician or dermatologist can take care of some of the problems. But once it gets more involved, then you really need to see a specialist for it.
So what types of issues? You mentioned toenail fungus. So that's something that probably, we all would like to take care of. But what sort of treatments do you do for that?
Well, I will tell you why treating toenail fungus is not sexy. It really does. There are a great number of people that have that problem, and we see a lot of people to treat it. And one of the main reasons is it's very difficult to get rid of. For people that don't know what toenail fungus is, oftentimes they'll get these thick, discolored toenails. They'll get some debris that will form under it, and they're not quite sure why they have it. And the odds are that what they have is toenail fungus. Typical anti-fungal medications oftentimes don't work well. So there's really three options for treating toenail fungus. There's topical antifungals, there's oral antifungals, and then there's a newer laser procedure to kill the fungus. We actually were the first clinic in the state of Virginia that had an FDA-approved laser for treating toenail fungus. We've been doing that for about 4 to 5 years now and have literally thousands of treatments under our belts. The topical antifungals that you would paint on the nails, unfortunately they don't work very well. You have to use them for at least a year on a daily basis and only work about 25% of the time. The oral antifungal medications do have a higher success rate in the range of about 40 to 50%. The problem with those medications are they have a lot of drug interactions and they're rough on the liver, so a lot of people can't take them or choose not to have it. The laser procedure is extremely safe. I always tell people I'd almost have to fall asleep doing it to cause them any harm. And usually we do a series of 4 treatments, 2 weeks to 3 months apart depending on the protocol. And we see about a 70% success rate in doing the laser treatment for toenail fungus.
So this is a good time if you for a New Year's resolution, if you're looking for one, take care of your toenail fungus.
Well, this is the time to do it because, unfortunately, all the treatments, including the laser, you don't see the full results until you totally grow out a new nail, which takes about a year. So if you're looking in the summertime to have better looking toenails, now's the time you need to start treating it.
That's great advice. And you all, the facility that you have, when we were doing your ribbon cutting, I remember it was a beautiful state-of-the-art facility. You all are expanding and growing, and it really is a facility that is unique to this area and to our region. Can you tell us a little more about your expansion recently and what you offer that others might not?
Yeah, we've done a major expansion of the clinic. In fact, we're the largest clinic regionally for providing just foot care services, and we have a lot of unique services. A lot of people in the area don't realize that they've got this great resource on the campus at Johnston-Willis Hospital. Our goal is to provide comprehensive services for the foot in just one location. Oftentimes now in healthcare, it's very fragmented. So you might go see a doctor for one reason, and then the doc might say, well, go get this medication over here, or go get this therapy over here, or go and get this fitted for the splint over there. And it makes it really very difficult and inconvenient. So what we've tried to do is take all of those common things that are needed for treating foot and ankle problems and put them in one location. And I feel we've been very successful in doing that. So it is a nice place to come where you can get pretty much any service you need in one location.
A one-stop shop, so you're not having to wheel over to the hospital, or everything happens there.
And what's also nice with being on the campus of the hospital, that if something is needed at the hospital, it's also very convenient to coordinate the services.
And now, do you want to talk a little bit about where specifically you are on the Johnston-Willis Hospital campus? It's a beautiful facility, and it's a large campus. So give our viewers a little taste of how to find you.
I will, because everyone can get to the hospital easily, and then once they get on the campus, they're always getting phone calls, "Where are you? I'm driving around the campus." It's real easy. We're on the east side of the hospital. On the east side of the hospital, the side of the hospital where the emergency room is located, there's one-story medical office buildings, and there's a couple rows of them. If you just go back to the row of buildings that are on the eastmost side of that side of the hospital and that parking lot, that's where we're located, and you can't miss it. If you look at the door, there's a big blue foot right next to the door.
And if you're heading in from the Midlothian Turnpike, you take a right, and then if you're heading in from Robius, then you just hang a left. It's very easy to find. So why should, aside from toenail fungus, should patients be coming to you? What other services do you provide that our viewers may not know about?
We obviously provide the full range of services for foot problems, but I will tell you the most common services, the reasons that a large percentage of people come in, besides things like toenail fungus, is heel pain. We're all spending more time on our feet, working on hard surfaces. A lot of people end up with heel pain. And it can become debilitating, truly debilitating, especially if you have a type of job that requires a lot of standing. We have a protocol that we've developed for heel pain that's been very successful. We have about a 95% success rate getting rid of that with just conservative treatment in a fairly short period of time. Only about 5% of the heel pain patients we see end up needing to go to surgery.
Wow.
So that's one of the more common ones. We also see lots of people that come in with deformities like bunion deformities. That's where you have that kind of bump that forms on the big toe joint. The big toe moves over towards the other toes. We have a protocol for fixing that greatly reduces pain. About 5-6 years ago, we tried to come up ways of reducing the pain after that kind of surgery, because that surgery is known to be painful surgery. Anyone who has had that surgery or spoken with someone else that has had it, oftentimes you'll hear them say, "Oh, gosh, it was so painful, I would never do it again." And that is true. That could be a painful surgery, but with some of the things that we've developed now, most of our patients do not complain of pain. In fact, most of our patients never even get through their pain medication that we give them. We oftentimes see things like hammer toes. You might see in these kind of bent up toes in there. Again, these are not things that just old people.
Right, I was just going to say, it sounds like it's really any age.
It really is. It has to do more with foot structure you've inherited that increases the chance of you getting some of these deformities. And we see them in children. So it can occur at any age. I just actually recently operated on a child who was 9 years old who had a bunion so large, if you just saw the foot, you would think that it was an elderly person.
Oh my goodness. Well, so how do folks find you, Dr. Waskin, online, and can you repeat your phone number?
The easiest way to find us is online. We have a very active website, and our phone number and our website are actually the same number. Our phone number is 320-FOOT.
I love that. It's
320-FOOT. And our website is 320foot.com.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope our viewers come and with their New Year's resolution to take care of that toenail fungus in advance of the summer.
Nice to see you.
Good to see you.